Hello, I'm Steve, and thank you for visiting the Patio Heat channel, where we provide visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for ideal patio comfort. Check out our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Please tap that like button if you find this video useful, as it helps others find our channel. Now let's get heating. Alright, so here we have this residential application. Let's just go right into the dimensions. Overall dimensions that I have are 25 feet by 19.5 feet. Now the dimension that I actually received was 2710, so I'm not quite sure how. There's a couple of different things that I need to look at, or I should just say that the installer would have to verify really. So the one piece of information I did receive is that between the beams here, we have a distance of 2 feet 5 inches, and with the given amount of beams that I saw in the images I received, that would put this at 25 foot 1 inch outside edge to outside edge. But again, I did receive a 2710 dimension that way. So, all right, we do have some lamps up here, and you can see there's a little kitchenette area over here on the back wall. And the seating positions, I just have a general idea of what the seating positions might look like. The lamp that I placed here, I have at from the beam here to the center of the lamp, I have at 7 feet 3 7/8, and I have a 7-inch tall beam that goes across here, or a cross member, and then I have this at 8 foot 10 to the ceiling height up here. All right, and I think this is shiplap up here. There's 3 lamps, and I think that's about it. So let me go ahead and just turn off the dimensions. But again, the installer would have to verify the distances and stuff like that. Most importantly, the distances between the beam rafter here and, or joist rather. All right, let me go ahead and turn that off and give you some suggestions. So the first suggestion might be something like this, where you take the Slimline units. These are 4,000 watt Slimline units, and they are very thin this direction, 5 inches, and you can just mount them in between or on the center part of these 3 beams here, and they're 61 1/4, I believe, inches long, and 4,000 watts each at 240 volts. And I had just placed them centered within the span from this wall to the outside edge here. And if we look at the footprint of heat, you can see that we're giving pretty good coverage throughout this whole span here with them placed like I have them. We're getting a good coverage across this direction here, and we're getting about 50% of this direction here, and that'd be centered point here. So obviously we're not heating up here, nor are we heating up here or this back section over here. All right, that would be 3 units, and let's go ahead and turn that off and go with the second option. Second options would be to go with 6 units, and that would give us a much better coverage. I have to use 18 inches of clearance from here to this beam, and now you can see, and I believe this is 8 foot center to center on heaters. Let me just double check that here real quick, and let's see if I can grab that. There we go. Sorry about that. There's a little bit of stall on this program sometimes, and today's one of those days. There we go. So yeah, we have 8 foot center to center on those heaters. All right, and those so the same position on these beams here going across, and you can see that with that we have very good coverage. So again, 18 inches off of here. From center to this next unit is 8 feet, and we have just about the whole entire span heated. Of course, we're not heating this section over here at all. We would have to throw another set here, but then we're in this back unit here would have to be removed. We'd be able to move 1 unit over here. So, all right, that would be 6 of the 4,000 watt Slimline units. And let's go with just one more option here, and that would be using these are These are CD 4024 4000 watt 240 volt dual element units. They're a little bit wider. They do require a 6-inch clearance around the unit itself. So with that dimension I gave you earlier, there's we meet all the clearances that we need. And then also I have a 5-degree tilt, and you'll see why here in a second. 5 degrees tilt inwards, and then 5 degrees tilted inwards here. I do have them lined up with where the lamps are located, just to get a little more visual symmetry. And let me go ahead and turn off the clearance. Look at the footprint of heat. So you can see with this layout here, you're getting another pretty decent footprint of heat. And again, we're still not heating up this section over here, so I'm not sure if that's important for this client or not. Also, just to mention, you can get this in different colors. You'd have to look at the color patterns that they have. I think they have black and brown. I'm not quite sure about the brown side, but in any case, you can get custom colors as well, but that will take quite some time to get. We have good crossover here in the middle, and that would just heat up this outside area here very well. So, all right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application, you'd like us to review your plans, please send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve. And again, please tap that like button. We do not advertise. We're not monetized with YouTube, and therefore they will not promote our channel unless we receive your appreciation. So thank you so much for that thumbs up. Have a great day.